Hello guys and welcome to the Tiger Spark Beginner Content Creation Masterclass. This masterclass is basically for entry-level content creators, people that are just looking to start their content creating journey. So it's basically for people that want to start simple and small. No cameras, no fancy gear, no studio setup, just the basics. Your phone, no laptop. You're going to be shooting and editing on your phone, and then just little lighting here and there, like the one you have in your house. Ring lights maybe, LED lights maybe, but nothing fancy. Just beginner level or entry level content creation, the basics. And the primary goal of this masterclass would be to help complete beginners confidently create, post, and grow content online within 30 days using simple systems, clarity, and consistency. Nothing overwhelming. And then after these 30 days or 4 weeks of this masterclass, you should be able to identify your niche and your content pillars, create your first 30 pieces of content, build a reputable content system, and gain confidence posting consistently. And during the course of these 30 days, we'll be touching 9 major topics, which include content creation foundations, that's the mindset and the basics, content ideation and planning, shooting videos with your phone, beginner friendly, on-camera performance and delivery, like I am doing, scripting and storytelling, which is very, very important, designing content with Canva, graphics, thumbnails, and all of that, even text sometimes, editing videos with CapCut, literally one of the most important. I mean, shooting is important, but knowing how to edit properly is also very, very important. And for beginners like we are, CapCut is your best bet. So editing videos with CapCut, posting and platform optimization, and finally, growth, consistency, and improvement. So these are the major topics we'll be touching in the masterclass. But in this video, I'll be explaining them briefly, just little details and explanation on each and every one of these topics. And then in the masterclass, you'll get full knowledge, full information, full direction and tutorials on each and every one of these individual topics. For the first topic, we have content creation foundations. This is basically what content creation really is and what it is not. A lot of beginners think content creation is just posting videos online, but that's not really what it is. Content creation is simply sharing value in the way people can understand and connect with. You might be teaching something, sharing your experience, solving a problem, or entertaining people. That is content creation. So now, what is not content creation? It is not about going viral. It is not about expensive equipment. It is not about being perfect. It is not about editing and just tools. The real skill is knowing what to say and who to say it to. If you can explain something clearly, you can create content. So now let's move on to choosing the right platforms. YouTube, Instagram, TikTok, Facebook, and all of that. One mistake beginners make is trying to be everywhere at once. You don't need every platform. You need one platform to start. I mean, you might need multiple platforms eventually to spread your reach or to reach more market and wider audience. But to start, so you not be overwhelmed, you need just one platform. YouTube is great if you want long-term growth and searchable content. Instagram is good for building a personal brand and community. TikTok is perfect for fast reach and testing ideas. However, there is no best platform, just the one you can stay consistent with. So basically start where your audience is and where you enjoy creating content, master that platform, and then you can expand. And then number 3, what is the difference between long form and short form content? Not all contents are the same, and this is important for beginners to understand. Short form content is quick, fast, and designed to grab attention, like YouTube Shorts, Instagram Reels, and TikToks. Long-form content is slower and deeper, like YouTube videos and podcasts. Short-form content basically helps people discover you, but long-form content helps people trust you. As a beginner, short-form content is easier because it takes less time and it helps you practice. You don't have to choose one forever, but you should understand the difference. And then number 4, we have personal brands and faceless brands. One big decision beginners stress about is whether to show their face or not. A lot of people are not confident showing their faces. Most of the time, people don't even have issues with the gear or how to learn it or how to go about it. The main problem a lot of people that want to start content but have not started, even put out started content, is sitting in front of the camera, with their face and talking to the camera. A lot of people are not confident showing their face. So what's the difference? The personal brand means you are the content, your face, your voice, and your personality. And then the faceless brand means you use voiceovers, text, screen recordings, or visuals instead. Neither one is better than the other. Showing your face builds trust faster. Faceless content gives you more privacy. The mistake is overthinking the choice. Pick one that feels comfortable and stick to it. Confidence comes from repetition, not perfection. And then number 5, another really important aspect when it comes to content creation is picking your niche or choosing your niche. A niche is simply what people come to you for. Beginners think choosing a niche means locking themselves in forever. That's not true. Your first niche should be based on what you know, what you're learning, or what you enjoy talking about. You don't need to be an expert. You just need to be a few steps ahead of someone else. Niches can evolve as you grow. The real mistake is staying too broad for too long. Start specific, learn fast, and adjust later. And then number 6, after finding your niche, you need to find your content angle. Your content angle is basically how you talk about a topic, not the topic itself. Thousands of people talk about the same things online. What makes content stand out is perspective. Your angle could be beginner-focused, experience-based, simplified, or opinion-driven. You don't need a unique topic, you need a clear point of view. Stop trying to sound like everyone else. Speak like you're explaining something to one person. And then number 7, why consistency beats talent. Personally, to me, what is most important in this entire journey of life and success and chasing dreams and all of that is consistency. Consistency beats everything over and over again. You might have the least talents, the least resources, the least connections, the least everything. But if you can be consistent, meaning you are showing up every time, back to back, over a long period of time, you would outwork and outperform everybody. Talent doesn't grow accounts, consistency does. Most creators you admire weren't great when they started. They improved because they kept showing up. Every video teaches you something, even the bad ones, especially the bad ones. If you wait to feel confident, you will never start. Confidence comes after repetition, not before. Post consistently, learn from your feedbacks, and keep going. That's how creators are built. And then number 8, how beginners overthink content. One thing, I'd say the major thing that would kill your content creation journey or career or growth is overthinking. And sincerely, that is on you. Overthinking is one of the biggest beginner problems. What to say, how to say it, what do people think? Meanwhile, the best content online is often simple and imperfect. Clarity beats complexity every time. Your audience doesn't want perfection. They want understanding. If your message is clear, your content is good enough to post. Stop rewriting, start recording. And then number 9, we have common beginner mistakes in content creation. Most beginners fail for the same reasons. Waiting for perfect equipment, copying instead of learning, quitting too early. Your first videos are practice, not performance. Mistakes are part of the process, not a sign that you're bad at it. Focus on progress, not perfection. If you keep posting and improving, results will show. And then number 10, how to stay confident on camera. Confidence on camera doesn't come naturally, it's trained. Feeling awkward means you're learning something new. Talk to the camera like you're talking to one person, not an audience. You don't need to sound perfect, you need to sound real. The more you record, the easier it becomes. Confidence comes from familiarity, not talent. Keep showing up. And then we move to dealing with fear of posting, what most people like to call anxiety. Fear of posting is normal. Fear of judgment, fear of being ignored, fear of doing it wrong. But most people are too focused on themselves to even judge you. And the ones who matter are the ones who need your content. You don't grow confidence by hiding, you grow it by posting. Fear fades with action. And then number 12, how to show up even when your views are low. Very, very important. Because trust me, when you start, your views will be low. You might be lucky and start getting views early enough from the get-go. And then you might, I don't want to say unlucky, but sometimes it happens where you might not get the kind of views you want to get from the get-go. I need to do it over and over again. So this is for you. Low views doesn't mean you're failing. Every creator starts with 0. Early content is for learning, not numbers. Views grow after skills improve, not before. Focus on creating your content, not chasing validation. If you show up consistently, results will definitely catch up. And then number 13, content creating myth beginners believe. There are a lot of lies beginners believe about content creation. You don't need to be famous. You don't need expensive gear. You don't need to be an expert. You need clarity, consistency, and patience. Growth takes time, not luck. Anyone can learn the skill with practice, and it's just part of your content creation foundation series. And then finally, how to improve without expensive gears. Expensive gear won't fix your unclear content. Your phone is more than enough to start. Focus on lighting, audio, and clarity, not equipment. Improve your scripting, improve your delivery, improve your editing. Skills matter way more than tools. So we've come to the end of this video on content creation and what it is not. I hope you've learned something. But for more information, for more details, for more clarity, for more tutorials and mentorship, join our 30 days beginner content creation masterclass. And please check the next video on our channel for brief details and information on content ideation. See you in the masterclass. Peace.